Hi, in this video we're going to explore what an API is and how we can use it to work with Java's built-in string class. Here we are on the string class API page. API might sound like a big concept, but really it's just a document that describes everything that's available in a class, like its methods, constructors, and constants, and how to use them. Let's walk through the structure. At the top, we see that string is part of the java.lang package. You'll notice some sections as we scroll down the page. We start with the field summary, the constructor summary, and here's the most important part for us, the method summary. This table shows us the names, outputs, known as return types, and inputs for each method. A few that we can highlight here. Let's start with the length method. The length method returns the length of a string. Also, another that we can mention is the concat method, which takes in an input, string, and concatenates the specified string to the end of this string. Let's try using a method from the string class, and we'll look at applying what we just learned from the API. Let's start by creating a string variable named message and assign it the text AP Computer Science A. Now, since string is part of the java.lang package, and that's automatically imported in Java, we can use the methods listed in the string API right away. Let's say we want to find out how many characters are in this message. The API tells us that there's a method called length that can help. We can write message.length, and that will call the length method on this specific string. Notice the parentheses, even though we're not passing anything in. That's because the API tells us this method takes no inputs. It also tells us that the return type is int, meaning it will give us back a number, the total number of characters. You will learn much more about this process and specific syntax in the coming lessons, but for now let's run this program and see what the output is. And there it is. The method returned an integer, and that number tells us how many characters are in our string. This is how we use the API, not to run the methods directly, but to look up what methods exist in the class, what they do, and how to use them correctly in our code. Back on the string API page, here's the method we just used, int length. This tells us the method is called length, it doesn't need any inputs, and it returns an int. That's the number of characters. To summarize, the Java API is like the manual or user guide that comes with the toolbox. The guide clearly lists all the tools you have available, explains what each one does, and gives precise instructions on how to use them correctly. By learning how to read an API, you'll unlock access to a huge variety of tools that can save you time and make your programs more powerful and effective. Now it's your turn to practice navigating an API.